Welcome to Inside Sim Racing. I'm Billy Strange, and this is Forza Motorsport 6 Apex on the PC. Now, it's out of beta, so I thought I'd go ahead and give this one another shot because it now has wheel support, so let's check that out. Alright, so if you have your wheel plugged in already, it automatically figures out what wheel you have. There are a select amount of wheels that it will find. You can find that in the press release. It's also on our website, isrtv.com. At this point, the supported wheels are on there. What it also did find is when I went to custom, once again, it did find my T300, but it also, once you configure it, I had no problems configuring my Ricmotech GT Pro 1 pedal set into the mix, and everything worked quite well. The only thing that it does not support at the moment that I have is my H-pattern TH8A from Thrustmaster, which they said should be coming up in a future update. So I just wanted to show that really quick, and now we'll go through some races and see what it's like. Oh, one more thing. Let's see here. Button 8, advanced. Notice that you also have a center spring wheel damper setting. I don't believe that's in the console version of Forza Motorsport 6, so that's nice. But once again, you don't have anything to tell you that your wheel is actually working or that your pedals are working and what they're getting to until you get to a race screen. So that is unfortunate, but at least we have some sliders that are available to us. Okay, so I've done the whole career stint with Apex, and every week they release 2 new events to do. So we're going to do the 2 newest ones. We're going to start with the Mini. Alright, drive guitar difficulty. We'll leave that on unbeatable because we have to finish 6th or better as our primary, and then there are our bonus objectives. Graphical settings are anywhere from high to ultimate. There is an optional frame counter that you can enable, so I've got that enabled just to give you an idea what I am getting. I'm running a GTX 1070 with an i5, what is it, a 4690K? I think that's the overclocked one. Whoa. Everybody comes to a stop. This is a tight turn. Like I said, I don't quite remember running or putting too many laps on the short version of Rio, so I'm a little unfamiliar with this track. And I am pleasantly surprised with how the wheel feels. It may not be as detailed, it may not be as detailed, hi there, as some other sims, but at least they have gotten away from that awkward thing on the console where it's heavy and all of a sudden it breaks loose. It still has that effect just a little bit, but I am running 75% force feedback in the Thrustmaster control panel, which is what I always run. That's kind of the default. And then I'm running 100% in-game. Now, you can go higher than that if you want more. But quite honestly, this actually feels... I mean, this is worlds apart from the console version. So hopefully everything from now on will go in this direction. Slow down. Alright, we're on the last lap. And yeah, wheel feels good. I am, again, pleasantly surprised. You know, if everything else is subjective, if the art style isn't your thing, which I think it looks great, or if the handling model isn't, you know, your thing, then that's a completely different topic. I think if you're looking for a super, you know, bleeding edge sim, this isn't going to be your cup of tea. I think it's definitely got sim-like elements to it as far as the handling model goes. It's not like Need for Speed where you can just pin it. It does take some finesse, so it just may not be... It just may not be for everybody. There we go. We managed to get 3 medals in that. Ooh, I am up to veteran in my driver level. Alright, look at that. And there you have your little leaderboard off to the right-hand side. Alright, let's try another one, shall we? Let's see, Spa in the Rain. And, well, heck, we're gonna go for the Audi. Alright, we're leaving the Drivatar at Unbeatable. Side note, I forgot to mention, I did not see an adjustment for degree of rotation. So those of you, well, I can adjust mine on the base, which I have, from 1080 to 900, because I have the T300. Look out. Four-wheel drive. Excellent. Just point where you want to go. Smash the throttle, really. Stay away from the puddles on the right-hand side. This guy's really... Oh, good. I thought he was going to mess me up, but he didn't. Stay away from the puddles. Look at these guys. Playing in the water. Oh, me too. Steering feels good. A little bit of early braking on my part. I'm not totally sure where I should be braking. So I did a little bit of testing before I started making this video. Oh, too much. Point where you want to go. I'm getting some frame hitching. But I did test quite a few different cars, and they still have that annoying thing with the GT3 cars and the touring cars, which I don't understand why. There's no brake pressure or brake bias adjustment. Now you can get it in the LMP1 cars, which just doesn't make any sense, because I went to snow. I'm getting hit now. Just trying to stay on the track, and these guys are wonderful AIs trying to run me off the road instead of just going around me. Two can play that game. Ah, come on. Go, 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 look out. Holy crap. I don't know how I saved that. Well, four-wheel drive helped. But anyway, I went to Sonoma a couple years ago and looked at those cars and talked to the engineers. I even got to sit in, what was it? An R8. What else was there? R8, an MP4 12C. These are all GT3 cars. And then the Bentley Continental. They all have brake bias adjustments. I mean, the engineers are telling me all the things that they can do with the car, which is, I mean, they got so many knobs and switches in there that it's amazing. I'm just confused why we don't get that adjustment. And it's only because with those of us that have load cells, it's so much easier to get the right brake feel that we're looking for if you can adjust the brake pressure at the very minimum. give us a brake bias adjustment. Also, the sound is still an issue for me. I mean, even when I'm by myself, it's okay. But when I'm around anywhere close to another car, not even close really, I just can't hear my car. It's very hard for me to, oh snap, to determine what I'm doing. I'm used to listening to sound giving me some of my information when I race in the real world, so it's very disconcerting when I can't hear my car. Although I have driven electric carts, but you still get, like, gear whine and stuff. Holy cow. It's a handful in the wet. Definitely have to finesse the throttle some. Playing in the gravel a little bit. Ferrari's next to me. And it doesn't turn. Come back. Well, they went flying by because I can't hold the car through there. Lost another spot. Four-wheel drive. Yeah, I lost a spot. That sucks. But still beat 6th. Ooh, got a badge. So I didn't get my stay on track. But he did finish 6th. Another 2 medals. Ooh, and luck the 177. Sweet. Alright, we're gonna go and do... this is one of those gate challenges. I've already done it once. Run the 370. Sure is a pretty game. I think so. Like, again, depending on your taste in art style, this may not be for you, but I think they did an excellent job with the way it looks. Alright, so I'm no autocross expert, but give this a shot. Oh. A little bit of frame hitching every once in a while, which does make it difficult. Again, steering feels great. You know, your mileage may vary depending on how you like your settings. Whoa. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, I'm surprised I made it. I thought I was going to hit it with the back end of the car. Look out. But it I don't know, seems to work pretty good. I mean, I'll take this any day over the way the console feels. Again, it's not as detailed as some other Sims on the market, actually most, but at least it feels alright. It doesn't feel ridiculous. It doesn't have that stupid understeer effect where it gets really, really heavy and then you lose the wheel. It still has that where the wheel gets light when you step over the boundary of traction with the front end of the car. I'm gonna miss that. Okay. That's our first one. We can only miss 3. So that is still there, but it's that heaviness of the wheel that isn't present in this, which is so much better. Got all out of sync. Oh, I touched it? Are you kidding me? There we go. You can definitely feel the stone road there. Just wanted to make sure I was going to make that. Oh boy. Oh, ooh, how did I not hit that? Wow. Oh no. Crap. No. Ah. What an idiot. Right at the end. Two, 3. Well, I got 3. All right, look at that. Unlocked the Continental. All right, well, that's our first look at Forza Motorsport 6 Apex on the PC, out of beta, now with wheel support. That's a mouthful. Got it all out. Perfect. So hopefully this just gives you an idea if you've never tried Apex before, or if you haven't tried it in a while, here's your opportunity to see what it's like with a wheel. And as far as I'm concerned, it plays pretty good. There are some minor things, well, some of it's not so minor, but there are some things now that I hopefully they will end up addressing, like the volume sliders, no brake pressure or brake bias adjustment with touring and or GT cars. There's no reason not to have that. But all in all, the actual steering wheel support itself, it feels pretty good. It avoids a lot of the mistakes that are on the console, in my opinion. Again, it's not super detailed, but it's not bad. If you're used to a more hardcore, racing title like maybe like an iRacing, or perhaps like, any of those titles really, R Factor 2, Automobilista, Assetto Corsa, any one of those, this is probably not going to satisfy that hardcore sim edge that you're looking for, but it is something that you can jump in and have fun with. It's a Windows 10 title only, but it is free to play. You can pick it up without purchasing anything, and it does cost money if you want to grab cars quicker, but other than that, everything there is, it's right there for you. And I don't know, I enjoy it. This is way better, in my opinion, than the console title, barring the fact that you can't upgrade the street cars. But, if that's what you're looking for, that's not what this title is. But I have a feeling that a lot of the sim racers that are slightly intrigued by this title won't really care about that. So if you happen to like this video, please click that like button. It helps support our channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. That way you can be alerted for more Forza Motorsport 6 Apex coverage and sim racing in general. You can visit our website at isrtv.com for all the latest in sim racing news, and you can follow me on Twitter if you like at strange_Billy. Also, my Xbox Live tag is Red Cypher, REDSYPHER. So if you feel like comparing times and or scores on there, go for it, and we'll see how we stack up against each other. Again, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll catch you all in the next video.